Hello everybody, welcome to my tutorial on past papers question from CIE A-Level 2020 May-June. The subject is Statistics 1. This is also called Maths Paper 5. At this time, I am going to solve question number 4 from this paper. I am solving this question because I found it's frequently asked question by most of the students who are in my classes with them. So you can see that this is Cambridge International AS and A level, and this is Mathematics paper 5 Probability and Statistics 1, and this is paper 5-2 from May-June 2020. Alright, and then let's just scroll down to here and let's see how many questions are there. Altogether, I hope there are 7 questions altogether. Yes. Now, at this time, I am going to solve question number 4, which is in page number 6. And you can see that this question states that trees in the radian forest are classified as tall, medium or short according to their height. The heights can be modeled by a normal distribution with mean 4 meter and standard deviation 12 meter. Trees are with a height of less than 25 meter are classified as short. Find the probability that a randomly chosen tree is classified as short. So in this case, we have to first understand the question, and once you understand this question, then you can see that like trees are of 3 qualities. So you can write T stands for tall, and then another is medium, that means you can abbreviate that medium by M. So this is medium, and S is for short. Alright, okay. And now the height can be modeled by a normal distribution with mean 40 and the standard deviation 12. That means in order to solve this question, you must have a proper knowledge of normal distribution. Alright, so here according to this question, it says that the height is, you can see here the height is, so height is distributed normally with mean 40, that is the position of mean, and another is the position of variance, but it is given that the standard deviation and the variance is the square of the standard deviation. So in place of sigma square you can write 12 square. Alright, so in this way we can write it. And the trees with a height of less than 25 meter are classified as short. Also, according to the question, the trees are short when their height is, you can see here that it is said that less than 25. So if their height is less than 25, then trees are supposed to be of short height. Alright, and then in question number A, it said that find the probability that a randomly chosen tree is classified as short. So definitely you are going to find the probability of P H is less than 25. Alright, that means PH is less than 25 equals to what? Now we apply the concept of normal distribution here, because this is the case of normal distribution. So height is the variable in this case, and standardize this. So when you convert that into Z, then it is Z is less than, it is x bar x minus mu by, you know that Z, that means the standard normal variate is x minus mu by sigma, where mu is the mean and sigma is the standard deviation. So in place of x you can see that this is 25, and minus in place of mu, it is the place of mu, and this is the place of sigma square. Alright, So mu value is given as 40, and here in the denominator the sigma value is 12 square, that means sigma is 12. So this is 12, and then you go to the calculator and then answer, and whole thing divided by the value of sigma as 12, and this we have found that this is minus 1.25. so here you have this value as g is less than minus 1.25. alright, and according to what we have learnt in normal distribution, you can write this as phi minus 1.25. alright, and then if there is minus, then that is equal to 1 minus phi 1.25. now let's go to the G table. So in the G table you can see that we are looking for the value, yes, 1.25. alright, so let's check the value 1.25. so 1.2 is up to here, and let's check where is 5. yes, no, here is 5. so you can see that this is 0.8944. so it is 0.8944, and then go back to calculator again. so this value is 0.1056. alright, and you can say this is nearly equal to up to 3 significant figure. If you would like to express your answer in, then it is going to be 0.106. alright, so this is the probability for the randomly chosen tree is classified as sort, and this is the answer. Now let's go to question number 4b. So there is a bit of twist in question number 4b. So here it says that of the trees that are classified as tall or medium, 1/3 are tall and 2/3 are medium. So that means it is saying is that with all together tall and medium, 1/3 is tall and 2/3 are medium. So that means, yeah, so that the probability that a randomly chosen tree is classified as tall is 0.298, correct to 3 decimal places. So here you can see that according to this part of the question, you can see it is a tall tree. Tall trees, you can say this is equal to 1/3 of all together the tall and the medium sized trees. Okay, and also you can say that the trees of height medium, okay, that means medium trees, and these are in the proportion of 2/3 of t plus m. It's okay, and you know that according to the first part of this question, it says that like trees with a height of less than 25 meter are classified as short. That means the trees of height bigger or equal to 25 meter must be classified as medium or tall. But we may not know, whether only bigger equals to or bigger than 25. Maybe bigger equal to for medium or bigger than for tall, but we have to see the situation that in question number B the things having combined over here, the combined things are here, tall and medium. So as if the height is less than 25, the trees are short. Is okay. So in opposite, the trees are tall or of medium length when h is either equal to or bigger than 25. So let's first calculate the probability of h bigger than 25. So here an h bigger or equal to 25 means it includes both tall trees and trees of size medium. So here, if you would like to find the probability of p, h bigger equals to 25, and then you convert that into, or you standardize this variable h so that it will be z is greater than. So here as we are dealing with the continuous probability distribution, so in continuous probability distribution, whether you write greater equals to or greater than will have the same meaning, because the integration of the boundary point will be 0. So you can also write greater than in place of greater equals to, and then it is h minus, this is h minus the mean value by sigma, and we have just seen earlier than that it is z is bigger than, and this is h means we have 25 here, and mean that means mu value is 40 that we have seen earlier, and the standard deviation is 12, and we don't need to go to the calculator again because we know g bigger than this value we have found as minus 1.25. If you'd like to see, you can go back, and now you can use symmetry. So it is p, z is less than 1.25. so here we have used symmetry, so we can write here by symmetry, and then this sort of thing can also be denoted as phi 1.25, and this is the same value, and from the table you can see that this is 1.25 is again here 0.8944. so this is in fact 0.8944. alright, so we found this probability h greater or equals to 25 not only for the trees of height tall, and in fact this is for both the tall trees and also for the trees of height medium. And now we use this sort of given facts from this question number B in order to find the, in order to show that the probability for a randomly chosen tree as 0.298. So let's go further now. So here in this case, as T and M are combined, then you can write over here is that in fact the probability of H bigger equals to 25 is 1/3 of probability of H greater equals to 25 plus 2/3 probability of X greater equals to 5 greater equals to 25. Okay, and if you add up 1/3 and 2/3, that is 3/3 is 1. That means we are talking of a whole thing combined with T and M in this case. So here you can see that this is for tall trees and this is for the medium tree. Alright, but what we require here according to this question is that the question says that so that the probability that a randomly chosen tree is classified as tall is this 0.298. So here in this case you can go like this, means we take only this part. So therefore you can write the probability of the tall tree, that means PT in this case, which is here, this is PT and this is PM. In fact this is PM. So that is Pt equals to, you can see that 1 by 3 of Px greater or equals to 25, and we have just found that this is 1 by 3 of means you multiply, and we have just found that P greater or equals to 25 as here 0.8944, so it is 0.8944, 0.2981, and up to the 3 significant figure you can write it 0.298, and hence this is proved. Let's now go to the question C. It says that to find the height above which trees are classified as tall. So we now have Pt equals to 0.2981, you can see here now, and find the height above. That means you have to find h, that means the variable h equals to what? In fact it is in g equals to h minus mu by sigma. So in this case mu and sigma values are given, also g mu and sigma value are given, and also the probability is given. So based on this probability we'll find the value of g, and hence we'll have the value of x. In fact x is here, it is h. So let's go further from here, is that P T is bigger than h, because we are not talking here greater equal to sign also, because equal to sign it must be for the trees of size medium. So the tallest trees must have some height bigger than that medium sized trees. Therefore we can take Pt is bigger than h, and in fact this probability has been found as, you can see here 2981, 0.2981, and now you standardize this, then it is g is bigger than, we don't know what is the value of h in this case, but mu value is again 40, and whole thing divided by sigma is 12, and then this is 0.2981, and now as the table is given in terms of less than, so we can write here P z is less than h minus 40 by 12 equals to 1 minus 0.2981, and from calculator, if you go to the calculator, you'll find this value as 0.7019, and this can also be represented by phi z. Okay, now go back to the table, but at this time what you have to find, actually that you have to find the value of g in the reverse way. So the value of g from table, you have to get it from table. So remember this value 0.7019. So let's go back to the g table here. So in the g table you can see that this is 0.709. Where is it? Inside this body part. So you can have here now 0.69. Yes, we found it. So it is 0.7019, and that and this value occurs at the value of z at 0.5 and 3. Alright, so it is found at 0.53. So from G table. Okay, and now we have in place of G here h minus 40 by 12, and this value G equals to, now it is 0.79. 53. Now just solve it. Value as 46.36, and up to the 3 significant figure if you'd like to express the answer in, then that is going to be 46.4. At this time, do not forget to write the unit, because we are not dealing with probability in the answer part of this question, because probability has no unit but height does have. And then this is the answer for this question number C. So let's have a proper look from beginning to now. Yes. So this is all for now. Hope you will find this problem solving idea useful.